Costa Ocidental continua a pesquisar o que de melhor se faz e diz nesta terra e também as pessoas mais bonitas que por aqui passam. Desta vez temos uma mulher bem especial que nos vai falar de si e da sua atividade. Vendedora de profissão, quase digamos que é a sua profissão principal durante muitos anos. Hoje em dia, alguém que tem mudado a vida de muita gente. Terri Van Ommen está aqui conosco e vai falar-nos em inglês daquilo que é atualmente a sua atividade. Terri, thank you very much for being here with us. What I'd like to know is why you decided one day to stop your job in like sales manager and you change all your life.
Well, it was not so much a decision, it was a decision taken for me. I became ill and I had time to reflect my life, and I discovered that I was totally disconnected from myself, from the world, and I went to a doctor which was working with shamans from Peru. And there I discovered a very powerful healing method.
Yes, and you can talk to us about this method for...
Of course.
Yeah.
What I also discovered in these healing methods, that I had many anger inside of me. Anger because I did not succeed in certain things, anger that my body was not doing what I wanted. And what I realized by these shamans, that it is so important that we look with love to ourselves, that we try to understand why things happen in our lives. That's a gift.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So it was amazing. I went to Peru also to study and to work with the shamans also in Holland. And they have very powerful healing methods. They have been hidden in the mountains in the high Andes for 500 years. And this knowledge is always kept. And when they had a prophecy that when the ice would melt on the holy mountains, they had to come down to descend to share their knowledge, their wisdom. And they started about 60, 70 years ago. And it's amazing, the power with the healing techniques, but also the way of looking. Because the medicine lady told me, you came here to learn what you have forgotten. And I think that's, for most of us, we have forgotten to be in contact with everything around us, with nature, we disconnected.
They don't take any medicine?
And not in the high Andes. They don't take the medicine like in the Amazon or other areas, no.
What kind of disease they can because if you are, imagine that you have pain in your head, so you can, what can you do if you don't take any medicine?
Well, first of all, it's very important to understand why do you have pain in your head. Because your body is giving you signals, your body is telling you your story. So instead of being angry with your body because it's not functioning, you should be able to see the reason of the headaches. Like you have pain in your shoulders, maybe you have too much on your shoulders. It's old wisdom. Yeah. Then your stomach is hurting, a stone in your stomach, because you have unsolved issues or many problems. So you should really look at the things your body is telling you. Then you have a disbalance with your inner world or with your outside world, or with you and your job, with you and your partner. All those things, these disharmonies, can give an effect in your body.
You find this energy working with your chakras or working only with conversations and talking about and thinking, meditation?
It's in this is your physical body, but you have a body around. And this is where all the information before it affects your body, it is there, all the traumas, all the things that happen in your life. If you don't solve them, if you're not healing those issues, you can become ill in a certain moment.
And what are you doing now with people? You are doing workshops, and those workshops, they do what exactly?
The workshops are teachings. They will do some emotional body work and energetic body work. They work in nature to connect, because that's working on the subconscious. It's like coaching. And but especially the talks will do a lot also to become aware what is wrong, because sometimes people have their heads in the fogs. They don't understand what is really wrong, so they need another person to mirror what is happening inside, to be like a mirror.
Yes, this is important, that you find somebody talking to you about yourself.
Yes.
And you can find and discover new and new things. But the workshops that you are doing, they are during 1 year.
Yes, it's 4 weekends.
4 weekends.
The 4 weekends is a healing path for the people themselves. After the 4 weekends they can learn how to treat other people. But the first weekend is your inner healing.
Yes, and what they do exactly?
Working on traumas. Many times it's people who got stuck in life, who are traumatized. They cannot continue their lives because there were a lot of things not going well in life. Or they have the causa and effetto. They have always the same problems coming back. And it's an excellent job to work with those things.
But why you do this course in 4 times with 3 months between one and the other one? This is why.
Good question. Because in every weekend you work on a lot of things, and it will work after the weekend also. And next to this they will have like initiations. It's like some areas in us are sleeping. Yeah. And you wake them up with initiations. So other senses will awaken, and you will be able to feel more, to see more, to become more sensitive. And you have homework in those 3 months between.
Yeah.
So you need to do homework before you can do the next step.
And what do you think about meditation for like a healthy way of finding yourself?
Of course, very good. Yeah. Meditation is giving you inner peace. But sometimes, especially when people are not used to it, it's hard to start. And the meditation, also in the medicina Inca, there are a lot of meditations. Also trance meditations, guided meditations. When people are not used to meditate, the silent meditations can be the most difficult. So they need some guidance.
Yes. Let me know something about your book, because I know you are writing a book about all the islands. You know all the Azores. And what do you like to teach to the people about the Azores?
First of all, I started to write because can I explain? Yeah. I started to write because there was not so much information on the internet, and especially not spiritual information. So I came in touch, I was guidance to the right persons on San Miguel, Teresa Tomé, a friend, and what I discovered was amazing. It's like the Celestine prophecy when you're on the islands. Yeah. And I think what I would like to tell to the people from abroad: come to the islands without an agenda. Come to feel the energies, and it's an amazing place. Like San Miguel is opening hearts. This is a place to let go of your emotions. Every island has its specific forças, powers. Yeah. And I think it could be a great gift for people because I'm showing the islands through my eyes. Somebody who fell in love with the Azores. And I know San Miguel better, but I really fell in love with the island and his inhabitants.
This is beautiful, because I'm sure we talked about today, all day about this. This is very interesting because you came to the island for the first time and you fall in love immediately with San Miguel?
Yes. Even before I've been there, I saw the map and I was telling to myself Azores, and I felt something shaking inside. Yeah. And looking at the map, it had to be San Miguel because I felt there was something special. And I was organizing a holistic travel, swimming with the dolphins. And I went for investigation in April on the first straight flight.
How long you think somebody must stay in the Azores to see and to feel?
I don't like that island hopping too much, because I think you really need time to spend on every island if you can, or come back another time. Because sometimes I hear people, they have seen San Miguel in 3 days. They took the east, the middle and the west. Said, but you did not experience, you did not feel, you could not, because you have to feel the islands.
Yeah, sure.
So you need days on every island. You need at least, I think, a month to explore the islands or coming back.
Do you know San Miguel in winter time?
Yes, all the seasons.
And how do you feel in winter?
I love it because Dona Beige in Funes is not so full, and I love to be. I love the island through all the seasons.
Yes,
it's different.
And you are in Flores since 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
So please tell us, to the people from the island, how do you feel in this island?
Well, people in Flores, I really love this island. I think it's a very special island. I just seen a part today, and it was amazing. You really have a paradise here. I love the tranquility, just hearing the waterfalls, sitting on a place, the birds, and I'm very curious to investigate and to feel and to discover more of your beautiful island.
And I'm sure you will. I'm sure you want to come back and maybe to make a workshop of medicina Inca in the island. So the people they are invited to think about and to investigate a little bit by the internet and to prepare our hearts and our heads to get some news about what is important to do and to feel, to be happy, to be healthy, to be free. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Gabriela.